start over again, because I had to figure out how I wanted to say it, because I got so many things in my mind that I want to say that that has ticked me off, so I'm trying to horn all that in. um I don't know what people want me to be, think I am, get mad because I'm not fighting their fight, especially the way they want me to. Right now, I'm going through a battle that I've never been through in my whole entire life. To where when I get stressed out, things affect my body, like physically. Like 3 days, I was maybe 4 days, my whole right side just start cramping up like this more and more. I'm sore right here. And nobody from TV land, TikTok land, Facebook land, whatever land, YouTube land, didn't come to my house and say, "Sister, can I help you? I know you're crippled, but can I help you?" Yet people said they want me to get out and get out the church, get on the street, and start helping. Right now, I'm trying to help myself. I can't fix nobody else unless I'm fixed. And right now, I'm not fixed. And what people assume by the things I say or by the things that other people say that's around me. If I want to fix my tits because they're heavy and they're big and I want to reduce, doesn't mean I have low self-esteem. If I think my stomach is too big because I'm used to being smaller, that is my prerogative. I don't have low self-esteem. Am I sitting around crying and thinking about my ex? No, I don't have that problem. Now, I'm so sorry. I am empathetic to the people that do. But it's like, imagine if you just want to watch regular, social media, and you get one feed after the next saying you got low self-esteem, you got secrets. I'm trying to figure out what the secret is, because I don't care if you're gay, straight, whatever. If you're a female, if you're a male, if you're beautiful, you're fucking beautiful. I don't give a fuck what nobody else says about, oh, I may be gay because I think a woman is stunning. A woman is the most beautiful thing that God has created. Now, do I want to sleep with her? No. Whether you believe that or not, it's up to you. Because I'm strong like a man. I've raised a boy, so I had to be a little tougher. So whatever you think, that's your prerogative. Am I the only one that uses my phone? No. So there are no secrets. And on top of that, I am not a prophet. I wish I was. I wish I was this magnificent prophet, this a preacher, evangelist, whatever title there is. But the thing is, if you're going to be a prophet that speaks to people about something, how do they say it? It's not prolific, it's I don't know what that word is. See, I'm not a prophet. To tell somebody that this is what's supposed to happen in their life. Hold on. Sorry about that. Somebody came to the door. I wish you could hear them gunshots. You hear them gunshots? When you done move from the birds to the gunshot alley, then you would know that I need to concentrate on me. Okay? But as a prophet, I'm not a prophet. I wish I did have that ability to lay hands over somebody's life and tell them what's going to happen and what I've seen. That's not what I do. I see the dead. That's all I've seen is the dead. I've been clairvoyant. Everybody knows I'm intuitive, empathic, that sort of thing. But for me to actually stand up in front of a church and tell them what you're doing wrong, I'm too judgmental to be a leader of a church. You have to be more empathetic. For me, for instance, and you may not like this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. If there is a pastor who is teaching me, I'm from the old school. A pastor, I don't want to see her midriff. I don't want to see her bosom. I don't want to see her shaking her behind. I don't want to see none of that. Now, today, people are more lenient. I'm not. That's not what I want to see. Now, God says, come as you are, right? Come as you are. But still have some respect for the Lord. Even if you a hooker, find you your friends' clothes, cover up. You don't have to do all that when you in the church or you outside of the church. If you speak preaching the gospel, you need to be respectful of the Lord. I'm not a prophetess. So if people think that that's what I do not do that. What else? I was just, all the backhanded compliments. One person will say a compliment and then they'll hit you with some type of backwoods, backhanded stuff. For what? Keep it to yourself. You're not going to change me in any way, shape, or form, the way I feel, the way I move. You're not going to do that. So by you doing digs, because when I was in high school, I used to be back in the day, they call it bagging. Then it went from bagging, the dozens to the bagging, and then capping. Now cap means a whole nother thing. I am the master at bagging on your behind. So I don't want to do it to you. So keep up the shenanigans so I can start hitting you back with the shenanigans. But that's not what I'm here for. If I've been put on this earth to help other people, let's focus on that. What do you care about what hairstyle I got? What if I like my chest or my, I don't even know if I, because I just said it. So let me say it again to make sure it's in there. If I want a breast reduction, I have no low self-esteem because of that. I just don't like big tits. If I want to get my stomach done, I'm used to being smaller. I used to be in Hollywood. You can't be in Hollywood big as hell, because now you can. Lizzo is a bigger girl, so I'm like, how big do I look on screen? That I keep getting the BBW this and the BBW that. I don't care if you think I'm bigger, smaller, what have you. I don't care if you're black, white, Latino, Asian, Indian, and other. I judge people on an individual basis. And what I find, I'm telling you, I don't know how your feeds come in, but how my feeds come in is the people that are extremely opinionated and rude are mine. And I'm like, why? In real life, we are put against each other like crabs in a bucket. Put against each other. One person can't get ahead of the next person because they may have more than you. All this crazy stuff that shouldn't be, that's been planted in your mind since slavery. You need to wake up and get out of that mentality and stop. Here you say something nice, and then on the other hand, the backhanded, and I'm not a sister enough if my hair is not according to what your standard is. What my standard is my standard. If you notice that I have not changed and complied to fit the system, if you knew me before I started being, pursued, you would have known that I was a shark. And the people that was like, okay, well, you being lazy, you're not this and you're not that. You don't know how hard I worked all my life. You try having a special needs child that turned out to be all right because I put the time and effort in, plus worked a full-time job, plus he went to private school, public school, private school. After he graduated, I had to pay for school, and besides that, didn't nobody help me. I did that. So then I meet one dude, and my whole life is supposed to revolve around this one dude. Don't you think that's a little bit unusual? And then I leave the dude like a year and a half, and when he upset me, it was not about a woman. It was about myself for the 100th time, not feeling that he saw me as a family unit when I needed him the most, and he was already seeing other people. I was already seeing other people. And whoever this crazy person is, which I'm starting to think is a mystery or just a random illusion, I don't know who that female is, and she probably doesn't know who I am. Do I think that she is following me, trying to be like me, all this? No. Do I think it's a whole lot of mind effery? Yes. And it's like, I don't know why, because I haven't done anything to anyone. I have not asked to be judged. I have not asked to be ridiculed. I have not asked to be put on the spot for anyone to judge me, because I don't judge people. So if I say a person is beautiful, if I say, thank you, anything that I say, I mean it from the heart. Now, I remember when this whole thing started and people say, you're too nice. And then somebody sent me a feed that said, this is a job for me. This is just a job for me. So, then I'm not your friend. This is a job for me. Let me tell you something. If I'm talking about anything that has to do with God, or if I'm going to be a representative of what I'm speaking about and about God in any way, shape, or fashion, it's not just a job for me. It has to be something that I truly believe in. If you are enlisted to recruit or enlisted to uplift, and you say it's just a job for me, how is somebody going to follow you? How is somebody going to say this is the organization I want to be involved in if it's just a job for you? I've been threatened 3 times because I said I didn't like the fact that all it is, I didn't like it. But you watching me, but you want me to say nothing. What's his name? It's on my his name is on there, talking about I got people for you. My aunt gave her life from 16 years old until the day she died to the Lord up above. To Lord up above. She had COVID. We encouraged her to take whatever measures she could to stay alive. She said, if God calls me home, that's what it is. She didn't want no extra help, no nothing. So whoever threatened me, if God calls me home, that's what it is. My parents are up in age. I don't have nobody else with them. So who am I living for? I'm here to do whatever he says do or she says do. Other than that, and for anybody to get mad at somebody because they're kind, growing up, I wasn't black enough, and then all of a sudden you're ratchet, then you're bougie. But this came from my own people. Watch out, you just gotta wait. Hold on, I'm almost done. Just sorry about that. Like I said, I'm not in my own home. I don't even know what I was talking about because I had to take a break so I can let somebody in. So then I had to fix this thing because it's not my regular lighting. I'm just like, why would people? The heck is that? It's just funny how it's my own people. And I said we got to do better as a people. We got to do better. We do have to do better. Because if you can't sincerely give a person a compliment without saying underhanded, snide comments that you think that I'm not picking up what you're putting down, it's ridiculous. Like, there were people, there's a self-made billionaire that was my mentor for 15 years. High up, he's high up in the United States of America. He's high up. He's known by people that are important. That was my mentor for 15 plus years. And he used to like have people fly in from different states to listen to my opinions about what I thought about their business. A little old, not black enough, or too ghetto, or ratchet, or indecisive, or whatever label that you want to put on me. They did that. So the purpose of this video is, do not let people label you according to their own minds, when you can simply just ask the person to explain what they would like to share about them. Then you won't get it twisted. And trust me, if I wanted to date a woman, you would be the last person I would run from to tell you I did. I'm not that type of chick. I don't really run from stuff like that. But there's more people on my phone than just me. I want to start off my new year, you know, just focusing on positivity and growth. And all I hear is about my wish. You know, God granted my wish. Most of my life, the majority of my life, I was working hard, And I asked God, because my parents are up in age, I asked God, I said, please, 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 don't take now. Give me that time to be with them before it's too late. Because I worked and worked and worked. I used to work long hours because my son needed things. I used to work a lot. And God granted me that wish. And the way he had it set up, because normally I would come in and go out and then I'm working, right? But this time he let me sit back, relax, spend real time. And every morning, like people say, you should be grateful. You don't know me. You don't know if I'm grateful. I'm like, I tell God every day, thank you for granting me my wish. My wish. Because without him setting things up the way it has unfolded, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to spend this time. Because trust me, I would have felt guilty not getting the time. So, for the judgmental ones in the peanut gallery in the back, don't assume you know somebody just for listening and making up things in your head according to your own, whatever the hell it is. Now today, I have on lipstick. See that eyebrow drawn in on the edge because I cut off my eyebrows when I was a little kid. And they never grew back right there. So if you don't like the way I look, you don't like what hair I'm wearing, you don't like that I'm taking care of me, because you can't help anybody if you're unhealthy. And if you don't know that, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, I hope your holidays are special, and I hope that whatever it is that you want to do this day, if you're practicing like happy solstice or practicing Merry Christmas or whatever, I hope it's a good thing for you. And as far as the people, this is maybe, you know, I don't want to let anybody down, because that's just me. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to let anybody down, as long as you don't let people walk all over you in the process. When it comes to the traditional way of worshiping God, the Bible and all that, I'm a little different. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm just a little different. I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, but in a way not like you do. I don't, not all of you, but some of you. It's like Jesus, to me, all of us are sons and daughters of God. And I believe that he did a lot when he was here on this earth. But I also believe that that Bible has been written over and over. They've taken out bits and pieces to make it work in their favor. On top of that, that same Bible was used to enslave my people. So that's why I communicate with God. I don't let somebody tell me what God told me. And I said, well, wait a minute, I talk to God all the time. So if he wanted me to know, he would have shared that with me and would have made sure he had a way. If he would let me talk to people that would cross over, you don't think he would let me know if he wanted me to do something? He has shown me he's wanted me to do several things, and I had to get them done. Trust me, I had to get them done. And one day I might have like these story time segments, so I could tell you bits and pieces of proof of spirituality in you, like how you could determine if you're really getting a message from spirit or something like that. Now I need help myself. Like when I see spirits, they come to me. I can't do like a medium that channels any spirit. I can't do that. These people that I've seen, they came to me to get their message across when they noticed that I noticed them. You know, but I would really like to learn something like that. See? But back to what I was saying about, like, people saying you need to get out the church, you need to get in the street. If you don't read the scripture, not because you're against it, it's just that it's been changed so many times and they've taken out bits and pieces. Like the old Bible, there was black people in it, and you knew they were black. And then as the new Bible came around, they're not in there. Or it's omitted that they were black. And if you remember Nat Turner, this reader did a whole story about Nat Turner. Just history. It's creepy out here. I want to see a raccoon so bad. But, and the young lady talks about Nat Turner. They used Nat Turner to take that Bible and teach slaves to be obedient. Before we came here, some of us was already here, but the ones they brought over came with tradition and culture that was stripped, of course. So it wasn't our religion. But people are so set in their ways, so to speak, that there's nothing you can do to change their opinion. But I'm a type of person, I'm like I said, I'm like a scientific little, I'm like, something don't make any sense. Even before they started saying that God had skin like brass, hair like wool. But then there's a picture of blonde and blue eyes. Before then, I said the whole setting of the story just didn't make any type of sense, you know? And then I have friends from different parts of the world. And my friend from Jordan, and then my friend from Argentina, we all went out to lunch. And then their history that they were taught was like identical, but American history was taught totally different. And then they said Americans are so ignorant to the fact that, and I was like, well, it's still interesting that I want to learn. And then they started telling me a long time ago about how Jesus got his face, and I don't want to upset anybody, you know, things of that nature. And then I started doing the research myself. So when people say you need to be out there quoting scripture, I don't feel comfortable quoting anything unless I know it to be factual and accurate, because I will never want to steer anyone astray. because I couldn't live with myself. Like someone asked me to do medical insurance, and I found out if I made a mistake doing medical insurance, one mistake, it will ruin a senior citizen's their medical forever. Now, it's not their doing that I would have made the mistake, but when I found just that one thing out, I said, I can't work here. That's how anal I am about making sure I do the right thing, whether it's good or bad, bad or good. If it's something bad, but it's factual, I have to give it to you like it is. So there you go. That's more about me. So people don't just assume that I'm this way, I'm that way. I read tarot cards. Am I any good at it? Who knows? I'm outside. Of course, right? Am I any good at teaching someone else what I saw? If I'm just still amazed at what I'm, finding out to be factual, that it's possible that some of the things, one thing, like the spiritual thing, the spirits, yeah, I know that's real. That's real one. Shadow of a doubt, that's real. But seeing people that start at one position, and when you get like close enough to where you're almost going to, you think you're going to run into them, they're not there. Was that a trick of your mind, or was it accurate? When I was younger, I used to dream people that I didn't know, and I would see them a week later. And then that's how I always knew when I was going to meet a new person. I would see them like a week later. Now, so as I got older, and I purposely tried to push it away, because I was thinking I was insane, so I tried to push that away. And for those people that say, oh, she must be fake, or she must be, I don't give a hoot what you think I am. Let's say I'm a fake. But anyway, I hope your holidays are well, and I have to get well. It seems nobody cares about that. And when it comes to they say divine masculine, my ex, my counterpart, I wish him well. I don't wish any hate or hurt towards him. If it's accurate that he tried to do all these things to me, then karma it shall be. But in general, do I wish him harm? No. Am I running around seeking another dude? It's like sometimes I go, okay, I want to date somebody, and then I get all these people and their opinions, and then it just makes me go inward. I'm just like, I don't want to be around negativity, because I have peace. Peace. And I like my peace. Look at him. He's about to break out the door again. I like my peace. I don't have to have any expectations. Oh, I don't have any expectations with I don't have any expectations with anybody but myself. Hold on. So let me wrap this up. So basically, I just like my peace. Sorry I had to lift someone out the door. I just like my peace. I don't want to have no drama, and I don't know. And just a little opinionated people, and you're supposed to be holy or spiritual. What part of the spiritual realm are you on? Because like I said, I've always, I don't know if I said it, because I cut it off and it's like, let me start again, because it was all over the place. But I see like Anubis. Anubis was the person that was the embalmer, but he also protected the kingdom from evil getting in, but he was the judgment God to take you where you was supposed to go, just like Aramis. So it's like with the two sides of me, I think of it this way. It's like I'm with the good, but if you're doing wrong, there is judgment. No, you're not coming back. I am doing a video. You have a good night, sir. Anyway, so yeah, because like some of the things that I've experienced and done in my life, not done but watched, reminds me of Anubis. And it's like Anubis was neither good or bad, just like if you were bad, he would be the one to drag you to hell. If you were the one that was trying to get into God's kingdom and you were bad, he wouldn't let you enter. But he could be amongst the living and amongst the dead. You get it? Anyway, God bless. Happy holidays.